Hello, this is the Pharaoh with USAstroJacks.com and APClub.net. Today, we are not getting back to basics. We are going to work on an advanced trick called the Hyperchimes. The Hyperchimes was a trick developed by Will Kurzik a couple years ago, and this is a must-know if you own blue diamonds or ultra brights. You'll see why in a minute. So in my usual fashion, I will show you the trick, slow it down, and then break down the trick. See, this trick is actually comprised of two different movements. So in order to show this trick better, I'm going to show you each individual movement and show you how to put it together. Hey, your first movement is going to be with your non-dominant hand. This is the easiest way to learn it. So your first movement is simply swinging the end ball. Okay? So with this, you want to be able to swing it so it makes a horizontal plane that's right in front of you. Okay, this is critical for the next part. Your second move is going to be rebound over, under, with your dominant hand. Just like this. Okay, now notice when I have my hands out like this, they're at different lengths from my body. That makes it so you don't need to worry about what your front hand is doing. Is that your hands themselves are so far away from each other, you don't need to worry about the balls colliding. So now, in order to put everything together, you just simply do both motions at the same time, remembering to keep your hands at different distances apart. Just like this. This is the most basic form of the Hyperchimes. Now, as you've noticed, I have also thrown hand switching into it. So you're kind of like punching at the same time while you're doing the Hyperchimes. This is an advanced version of it. So in order to do this, you have to do what's called thread the needle. This is a semi-basic poi move where you start off with the butterfly, and it's really hard to do with the really short jacks. But when you're doing your butterfly, so just think of a thriller, but you're alternating your hands in and out while you're doing it. Okay? So in order to do this, you go. I like to do 2 rebounds before I switch, because it gives you a nice little rhythm to go with. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So that is the advanced version of the Hyperchimes. Now, if you really want to get tricky, you can actually do a thriller toss within the Hyperchimes and go back to it. But in order to do this, you need an alternate form of the Hyperchimes. So the way I've shown you is where you pinch it in the middle in the strings in between the 2 end balls and the center ball. Okay? So now another way you can do it is by simply grabbing 2 lengths of string, having a double end ball and a single end ball. So this is going to change the weight distribution. Okay? But so in order to do the thriller toss within a Hyperchimes, you need to start by using your non-dominant hand and have the ball swing towards your dominant hand, okay? So your ball is swinging this way towards your dominant hand. Now, you have to go over, under, and then throw it in a thriller, okay? So now what's gonna happen if you do it wrong is you're just gonna have it spin like that. Okay, now remember, what thrillers do is it winds and then unwinds continuously. So, nope, that's gonna be the wrong way. Yeah, there you go. Nope, that was the wrong way. All right. So then what happens when you toss it is going to unwrap itself automatically because you're still swinging it. So you have to be sure to catch it and then go back into the rebounds, okay? So that's a wonderful trick. It is a most mesmerizing one to do with blue diamonds. I highly recommend learning this one. So once again, this is the Pharaoh with USAstroJacks.com and APClub.net. Have a good day.